Well, on behalf of it being Christmas, here's some true facts. I'm not sure if you knew about who reached the North Pole, the first to reach the North Pole. In 1909, there were completely claims as to who reached the North Pole first. On September 2nd, 1909, the New York Herald published a story claiming that Dr. Frederick Cook, a veteran American explorer from Brooklyn, New York, had reached the pole along with his two Eskimos on April 21st in 1908. Meanwhile, nine days later, the New York Times published an account of a second claim. Robert E. Peary, another veteran American polar explorer, claimed to have reached the top of the world with Matthew Henson and four Eskimos. On April 6, 1909, he has simply handed the public a gold brick, said Peary of Cook. In fact, there were flaws in both men's accounts. In 1910, the National Geographic Society certified Peary's claim, and his name went into the history books for generations. But Cook continued to insist that he had done it first. The National Geographic Society in 1989 suggested that Peary had fallen short of his goal by 30 feet to 60 feet, somewhere there in between. If neither Cook nor Peary got there by land, it is possible no one did another 6 decades. Years later, in 1968, the first surface expedition, not in a plane or boat or sub, to be confirmed as having reached the North Pole was an American group led by Ralph Plested, departing from Canada's Ellesmere Island by snowmobile. The four-man team reached the North Pole on April 19, 1968. Their position was verified by the U.S. Air Force plane overhead. That's who reached the North Pole first.